Hey everyone, it's Vicki Weber with At Home Author, and today I'm going to be showing you this super cool brand new analytics tool for self-published authors. This is something that you can use to research your keywords or even inspire new titles or research your niche before you actually publish and see a lot more success that way. It's called Titans Pro and it's by Self Publishing Titans. Full disclosure, this is a sponsored video, but it is my honest opinion. Before we go any further, make sure you like and subscribe and comment below with any other questions you have. These are the things that let us continue to create helpful content for current and aspiring authors just like yourself. Step number one, we need to go to the Chrome Web Store. And here we are going to look for Titans Pro. And there are two tools. So here's one of them. Let me just try Titans and see if they both pop up. There is a tutorial on this already. So here we go. So it's these two tools and they are Chrome add-ons. So you are going to install these two. Now I have already done this. Once you install these, it will prompt you to log in. So before you're able to install, make sure that you either enroll in the free trial of Titans or you've already purchased Titans Pro. So now that I've installed the two Chrome extensions and I am logged in to Titans Pro on their website, I am going to use it. So let me type in something like, let's do children's music books, because that's typically what I write. Now, instead of hitting the search bar, I'm going to hit this little purple button here. Oh, and look, it already started populating. So children's music books. So this is pulling up Amazon data specifically. So children's music books has an estimated search volume, and I'm pretty sure this is per month, of 6,446. We've got search results. And then here we have the demand. And the demand is a score from from 0 to 9. That's good because I would have assumed it would be out of 10. And it's kind of like a popularity score. So how in demand it is for searchers. And then we have the opportunity score here, and that is also 0 to 9. But the higher the score, the easier it will be for you to potentially rank for that keyword. So children's music books has high search volume. It's pretty up there in demand, but the opportunity is a little bit lower. So I might have more success with one of these other keywords. The problem is that some of these other ones here, like children's books about musicians, music children's books, children's books about music, you can see that the estimated search volume for each of these is very different. Then they have some Amazon search suggestions for some other ones over here. So out of this batch, probably the worst one would be children's classical music books, which is sad. I like that one. But the demand is low and the opportunity is also low. So I guess it's really competitive. It's hard to get into and it's not in demand as highly as some of these other ones. So this is all great information for me to see what I could do or what I could play with and how I can change up my phrasing to find some different keywords that maybe I could rank for. So if children's music books, if none of these work, maybe I try something else, which I'll do in a second. You can also download all your suggestions and they do have tutorials for how to use this should this not be user-friendly for you. And so that's pretty cool. Now, if I were to just hit enter here, the other Chrome extension will start working, and this is kind of like a single search population. So it only looks at this one specific keyword that I typed in. So the other one gave me like a list. So this one's giving me kind of the snapshot of results, indie published, bestseller rank, reviews, average price. And this is all Amazon data, which is pretty awesome. Now, if I also scroll down, this tool here is also telling me that this is a sponsored product. This is a sponsored product. And the ones that are not, it's giving me information at a glance about their bestseller rank, which is really helpful that it's right here in Amazon as I'm searching. I really like that. Now, I could see if I was shopping for my daughter how this could get annoying a little bit quickly if it was analyzing everything I was searching. So, I would need to look into how easy this is to turn off or on, especially because there are two Chrome extensions that work here. And I'm not sure which one I would prefer if I had to just turn one off, because I think this top one here gives a lot more specific data, but only about one keyword. And what I found with myself and with other authors I've worked with is sometimes there's a huge difference between like children's music books and children's music book with no S. So having just the snapshot tool might not be the best unless you already kind of have an idea of what keywords work for you, like you already have a running list. But the other one is better at helping you narrow down the best ones in your list or give you inspiration for new ideas. So they do kind of both work hand in hand. Let me try another one. Let me try, instead of children's music books, let's try musical books for kids. And let's see what pops up. So one thing I'm noticing is that this is taking a little bit of time. It could be just my internet. That's entirely possible. But I will be testing this on another computer to see if it loads any faster, because I do feel like the other one loaded faster. So I'm wondering if I made it work harder with this keyword than a past one. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and look at my list here and see if that comes up quickly. And it did. Okay. So this is probably a good one. Musical books for kids. Smack dab in the middle for demand. The opportunity is a little bit higher. Okay, so the demand for some of these is lower. Sound books for kids. Ooh, I hadn't considered a sound book. That might be a good thing for me to look into. Oh, look, so musical books for kids musical books is actually searched more highly with more search results. The opportunity is a little bit lower, but the searches are higher. So that could be a good one for me to look into a little bit further. These ones all have pretty low demand overall, which might not be bad when you're starting out. Although we've got musical Lion King books. I think I can rule that one out for myself. But this is a pretty good population. It's not that many keywords. Let me see if, okay, so niche score 0. Oh, what does that mean? I did make it work hard. I'm so sorry. The higher the score, the better. It's recommended to find niches with a score of 60 or higher, but see what averages and scores work for you. Okay, so they would not recommend this keyword for me, even though the search results is pretty high. Average reviews. Okay, so that's good to know. That's good to take into consideration. This is a little bit different stats than what I was expecting, and I'm not entirely sure. So this says on the low end $3.99 and on the high end $25.30. But I do think a big part of this is, as I'm looking through, this is the nice part about it being right here on Amazon instead of being an external tool, is I can see right away that a lot of the books using this keyword or keywords like it have buttons that play sound and play music, and my books do not have that. So that could be a barrier for me if I were to use this keyword on the back end of KDP for me. So that's an important distinction. Like if I were to just look this up on a tool and I didn't go type it into Amazon and check, I could be using a keyword that's not doing my book justice or not serving it well, and I wouldn't even know it. All right. Okay. So this is a lot of data. I mean, honestly, I like this tool. My only concern is how long the list is, but maybe I'm being too specific. Let me try something like emotions for kids. Emotions for kids has a high search volume, high search results. It is in demand. The opportunity is a little bit on the low side, but I bet we could find something. This is a much longer list than when I was typing in musical things. So, yeah, this would be a little bit of a balancing act to find, like, this one here has mid-range demand and, like, mid-ranged opportunity. That's probably one of the better ones I'm seeing here. Emotions chart, emotions puppet. So it's not book specific either, which is good. I wonder if I switch to books, if that makes a difference. Let's take a look and see. We still have some games. Okay, I think this actually did make a big difference. Okay, so that's good to know because I'm seeing a lot more. I mean, there's games here, there's posters here. Um, Emoji, emotions. All right, let's look at this other tool here. How do I make this go away? I just click off of it. There we go. Okay, opportunity, demand, see niche score analysis, and we wanted 52 and above per their recommendations. Okay, so this is a pretty decent keyword overall. Maybe not for my books with how musically focused they are, but it could be a good keyword for someone else. Overall, I think this is a really good tool. I think there's a lot of good information going here. My only concern would be the how easy it is to kind of pause the extension, but Chrome extensions in general are usually pretty easy to turn on and off. So I'm not really too worried about that. Now, as for pricing, they currently offer a couple of options. They do have a free subscription, which is limited in nature. So you will not get all of the access that I had here. I was using Titans Pro, but right now they have a lifetime subscription for $97 to get this for life. And then if you don't want to pay for life, they do have a monthly membership or a yearly plan as well. So if you want to get your money's worth, I would definitely say that the lifetime is going to be the most worthwhile. I don't see a difference between these two here. And from what I understand, the Chrome extensions that we were using do coordinate with the free subscription, but with limitations. So, overall, I think that this is a really good tool. In general, analytics tools are really important for self published authors because it gives you something to go off of, right? And inside things like KDP, Seller Central, Amazon Advantage, when you're typing in your keywords for your product, you need to ride the line between educating the algorithm about what type of a book you have and what searchers are actively typing in. And so you can take advantage of organic growth as well as all of your marketing efforts. So that way they are supporting one another. So I do think that this is a great option, a great tool in your toolbox. I hope that this has been helpful. If you would like insights on other analytics tools for self published authors that I recommend, make sure you check the link in the description below. I will also put a link to Titans Pro so you can investigate a little bit further and see if this is a good fit for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tips and tricks about the publishing industry.